Oh, they did it again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Stadium Rent proudly presents to you the most electrifying wrestling show in the world. We're your hosts. I'm the Bake Show Shake and Bake. We got the Nard Dog Bernard Green and El Capitan JC Kirk. We're the Ringside Boys. This is Ringside Rant, and a very happy Halloween to everybody watching. We got a lot to talk about tonight, gentlemen. Halloween Havoc happened over this past weekend. We got a fun little video package for you. We're going to play a little bit of a game, a little bit of a trick or treat of the current WWE champions on the main roster. Bron Breakker continues to be an absolute menace on Monday nights. I said it when he debuted. Put him in the Hall of Fame. I sound less crazy every single week. Cody Rhodes, I'm not buying this good guy stuff for much longer. I'm telling you, I'm not. We'll get into it. TNA is on a little bit of a siesta at the moment, and I got to tell you, I don't hate it, and we'll get into it later. Damien Priest and Aleister Black seemingly going to continue their feud after Damien inserted himself in Aleister's open challenge against Ilya Dragunov. Should be interesting, especially the fact that Zelina Vega is now involved. Drew McIntyre beat Jimmy Uso in a no DQ match after Jimmy attacked him early in the show, and that's where the Cody Rhodes stuff will come in later. Stephanie Vaquer stepped up to help one Nikki Bella after being attacked by the Judgment Day, and we'll get into what's ahead for one member of the Judgment Day, at least in my opinion. LA Knight is yet again just this far away from a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity, and we're starting to wonder if curtains are closing on the megastar. The women in the main event yet again. Good, bad, how do we feel about it? We'll talk all about it, but before we get to it, gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing good, man. Happy early Halloween. It is Hallows Eve, Cabbage Night, whatever you want to call it. Get your demons out now. Get the candy tomorrow. That's how it rolls.
Oh man, yeah, I'm doing good, man. Hey, another week fly by. Off tomorrow on Halloween. I just got done watching a Netflix series called Splinter Cell. I'm telling you guys, I recommend you to watch it. That shit is good. But other than that, I'm good to go. How about you, Shake Bake?
Not bad. Halloween's tomorrow. I'm not like the biggest Halloween guy because I'd be honest, and Bernard knows it, I'm not a scary movie guy. Not into a lot of the horror stuff. I appreciate like the fun of it. Kids going trick-or-treating. I think that's really cool, really fun. And I like the fun movies. I like the idea of like, handing out candy, seeing all the fun costumes and stuff. Like I'm with all of that. Just not the spooky, scary stuff. That stuff kind of sticks with me. Are you guys big Halloween guys?
Oh, dude, I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Yes.
Especially this, I guess, this time of weather too. It's awesome. It's getting cold, and you get the spooky season. You get all the horror stuff going on. Oh man, it's the best time of year for me.
I just like the candy.
It's even better the next day because it's half off and you get all the deals on the candy.
Oh yeah,
right.
That's the best. Hey, what up, Leroy? Appreciate you showing out as always. Hey, listen, gentlemen, we like to have fun here, okay? And speaking of the Halloween, JC went out of his way to make something a little fun for you guys in the holiday spirit. I don't really know what this is going to be yet. I haven't seen the video. Bernard hasn't seen the video. Only JC knows what's going on. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Break rules, we break checks, we break arms, we break legs, we break rookies, we break vets, we break refs for break fest. Good girl.
Yo,
You
that was
two,
phenomenal, man.
as the Dudleys absolutely killed me, dude. That
Wow.
was so good. Oh man, the Under Baker and JC Bear. Oh man, Shaker Ramon. That is like the thumbnail of a little video, and I saw that. I was like, oh my god. Oh, I almost wore my
Even trying
razor.
to put that together, I couldn't stop laughing. It had to match up the songs to it. Man,
Oh, so good, so good.
happy Halloween! We're all in our costumes.
Yeah, exactly. I was this close. If I didn't work Saturday, I was this close to being Macho Man for Halloween. That would have been so fun. Much to the dismay of everyone at the party, because I would have been way too in character for way too long. But
That'd have been worth it.
yeah, in my opinion, abso-freaking-lutely. But here we go, gentlemen. Keeping with this Halloween theme, Halloween Havoc did happen to happen over the weekend. It's a really fun show. I think Halloween Havoc is consistently one of those shows that you look at and it's like, okay, you know, what does it really mean in the grand scheme of a year to NXT? Besides the main event, not a whole lot. It really does. And the women's world title, of course. But, like, it doesn't mean a whole lot. It's supposed to be fun. And I thought this definitely was. Javon Evans and Leon Slater beat Mr. Iguana and La Parka. Excellent match. If you haven't seen it, definitely go back and watch that one. It's just four absolute studs, physically. I think Mr. Iguana is the least athletic person in the ring. And that's not a knock on Mr. Iguana at all. That is just how freakish Javon, Leon, and La Parka are. I mean, La Parka is phenomenal as well. If you've never seen him, that's an excellent chance. This match, Bernard, you watched this, yeah?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. You know, man.
Yeah. What do you think of that match?
That match was phenomenal. I mean, it just star power all over the board, especially concerning Leon and Javon Evans. It's what a phenomenal match. Mitzi Iguana, like you said, he's not really talented, but he's over. That's the thing. Everybody loves him. I mean, it's like he's not even in WWE for 10 minutes yet, and millions of people already love him just like that. La Parka, he's also too in a phenomenal match all across the board. I give it 5 stars, but I say the future is bright for all four superstars.
I mean, there's just so many things. The Swanton 450, dude. Like, just watching Leon do that is so phenomenal. I do have a feeling that this, like, little thing between Leon and Javon is going to end up splintering. And I would really like to see Javon Evans get the X Division Championship and not necessarily, like, bring it to WWE. I'd like him to stay mostly on TNA. But I think that'd be great for him with how many amazing superstars have won that X Division Championship. I think that'd be a great notch in his belt. Kind of show everybody in WWE he's ready for that big belt. And we want to talk about who could beat the winner of our next match, the North American champion Ethan Page. That would be my bet, would be Javon Evans. Is that might be what they're kind of waiting for. This match, Ethan Page versus El Hijo del Dr. Wagner, Dr. Wagner. Sorry, Spanish, not my first language here. Day of the Dead match. It was just like a lights down kind of, almost a black light kind of thing, like they did with Bray Wyatt in the Pitch Black match. Similar. No DQ. That's all it really was. Ethan Page had really cool, like, Day of the Dead Canadian flag face paint, which is really cool. Ethan Page is scary, man. He's one of those guys that he's been so good as the North American champion. He will be NXT World Champion, I think, but I wouldn't have a problem with him the way he's been, just going straight to the main roster if there's a spot for him, which I don't really think there is. So I think that's why he'll get the world title.
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like he's very underrated. I guess it doesn't look like he's a North American title, but it just feels like he's underrated. They can, for sure, heighten his potential. He'll for sure be an NXT champion, and I could see him being a champion whenever he gets to the main show as well.
I say give it to maybe next year.
Next year?
Next year, he'll be NXT champion.
Ooh, I see
I
that.
kind of, yeah. I won't be mad if he won the North American Championship, but the way how he was so close to being almost Femi when he was NXT champion, I
Yeah.
say yeah, Javon Evans is more closer to that title more so than the North American Championship.
Fair enough.
So I give
I
it a
respect
year.
that.
Okay, give it a year on that timeline. Blake Monroe, she wins her first bit of gold in WWE. She is the new Women's North American Champion in NXT. Did beat Zarya, and that's kind of what I thought. This may lead to friction between Zarya and Sol Ruka. You lost me my title. I wasn't even there. I trusted you. What did you do? And I think Sol kind of stepped down to Zarya a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think that's going to happen now. Good for Blake Monroe. She needed a title, and that was a really good match. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yes, it was a phenomenal match. Congratulations to Blake Monroe. I knew it was going to go to Blake Monroe. Zarya, I just think I think WWE higher ups is not really sold on Zarya right now. I think she, like me and you talked about last week, Shake, that she needs a little bit more work. Possibly she may she may need a character change or something before she go
Yeah.
after any title. And I say congrats to the Blake Monroe, but I do see the cracks crumbling down and down. Between Sol Ruka and Zarya. I thought Sol Ruka was going to turn on her by the way how she shoved her at the ring post. I like, oh, but really she popped her shoulder back in place. I said, oh, okay, that was that. But hey, it's coming. I say it's coming.
Oh yeah, teaser for sure. It's in the works. Slowly but
Yeah.
surely that feud's gonna begin. I'm excited for it too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of interesting things are going on in the NXT universe. Tatum Paxley beat JC Jane for the women's NXT championship.
Oh, damn.
That just shocked me.
It shocked me too, and the NXT universe was absolutely over the moon with the decision. The booking was really interesting, and it was because Izzy Dame helped Tatum Paxley, but I don't know that she was trying to. I think she was trying to hit Tatum with the belt, and Tatum just ended up getting out of the way because it was one of those like planets aligning thing where Tatum happened to be in the middle of JC and Izzy. But I don't know. Izzy was looking at Tatum pretty funny during that celebration. She was definitely not as happy for her as you think a faction may be. So I think that's kind of where they're going there, and it's good for Izzy to be in that spot too.
Yeah, I think really she only used Tatum Paxley just to break up Zarya and Saruka, or break away from Zarya and Saruka. But really she never cared for Tatum Paxley. And it, like I said, this won't be long until I give it about maybe a couple of more months, or if that, and that's what Izzy Dame show her true colors on how she really feels about Tatum Paxley. But Tatum Paxley, congratulations to her as the new NXT Women's Champion. Phenomenal match with Lola Vice before Fear Influence came in and crashed the party. But I should look forward to see where they take Tatum Paxley from here.
Yeah, I mean, and then we could roll right along. The Dark State did win. Kind of felt like that might be the way it went. I mean, a broken match. You got the broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero again, which was fun, but they got beat up. It was 4 versus 2. In those rules, all 4 were legal. Jeff tried to hit a swanton off the top of the ladder, but I believe it was Osiris that rolled off the table, and Jeff crashed and burned. Yeah, it was a fun match, and I'm continuously surprised by how much the Hardys still have left in the tank. And granted, yeah, they're almost 50 years old, but given that fact, they look pretty good and are taking crazier bumps than other people around their age would even dare to take. So I'm enjoying this Hardy Boys last run. The Dark State, is I feel like what Retribution should have been. I feel like people are taking this group seriously. They present themselves a lot better. I believed in the Dark State, and that's why I thought they were going to win the match.
You got JC.
Oh, well, I didn't get to watch it, unfortunately, but I guess my only comment is I might be the outcast on this. I really don't care for the Broken Hardy gimmick. It's nice to see once in a while, but they put it on, cool. I don't want to see it again. I don't know why. It's not that it's annoying. It's just like, all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it on.
Yeah, it is a little corny.
Yeah. I do like Dark State though, so I wouldn't have had them winning just because of the role that the Hardys are on right now. I feel like they're just projecting towards that retirement match. It's gonna, come sooner or later, hopefully a lot later.
Yeah.
But I felt like they're on roll, especially after, retaining the title when they had their match against the Dudleys, which I thought they would go out on top, but
I did too.
But it is what it is. It's good to get the young guys over. Dark State is on the rise, so
Yeah, phenomenal match. Again between both of them. I knew it was going to happen. I think the Hardys. I think they let the Hardys win just because of the fact that they was going to go to Bound for Glory. Had a historic retirement match between them and the Dudleys. But yeah, Dark State is on a rise. We'll see what's the store for them. But congratulations to them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think big things are in store for the Dark State. I think they may. I don't know. I don't know if they're a group that makes it out of NXT together, but I could also see them wanting to keep it together up on the main roster just because if it ain't broke type of thing. But yeah, then you can head right to the main event. Trick Williams does not get the NXT championship back. Wow. Ricky Saints retains. And that was a good match. Ricky looked really good, and that's another thing where I like what he's doing, kind of cutting his teeth, paying his dues inside of this company because he is made roster bound at some point. That's why he got, this NXT World Title so quickly. But yeah, another really good match. It shows that Trick, he can still look good in those losses, and he's definitely headed towards the main roster sometime soon.
Yeah, I feel like we've been saying that about Trick for the last couple of years now. I've been waiting since WrestleMania 40. Get your butt up there. But Ricky for sure is going to be up there. He's like, I don't know. He reminds me of MJF a little bit, just the way he presumes himself. But take over. Now, what show would you put him on, Raw or SmackDown? If it was next week, he was coming to the main roster. Which roster would he go to? SmackDown or Raw?
Take him to SmackDown. You thought Trick Williams, right?
Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints. I say put him on Raw, but Trick Williams put him to SmackDown.
I like that. Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do. Phenomenal match by both stars, Ricky Saints and Trick Williams. But I think probably around the Royal Rumble, we might see Trick Williams or both Trick Williams and Ricky Saints to the main roster. Don't know, but I think they're going to have at least one more match, which is coming up in 2 weeks, which is the last man standing match for the NXT Championship. I think it should be like a stipulation, though, like the winner leaves NXT, the loser leaves NXT, which really go to the main roster. I thought Ava would have done that Tuesday, but hey, who knows? Yeah, that'd be awesome, But yeah, shout out to the both. But yes, I'll see Ricky going to Raw and Trick Williams go to SmackDown. Your thoughts, Shake Vic?
Yeah, I mean, for Ricky Saints, I'd like to see him on SmackDown. Just because they need that star power, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you have Cody Rhodes, you got Drew McIntyre, Damien Priest is over there too. But other than that, it's just a lot of guys. There's nobody over there you really feel like could take over the brand outside of the guys I mentioned. I mean, Ilya Dragunov is now in the picture, but
yeah.
I mean, Sami Zayn's a factor, but again, is he a take over the brand kind of guy? I don't think so. I think Ricky Saints could be a face of the company at some point. Maybe not a long time, but I do see him as WWE champion at some point.
Yeah, he can for sure come in, especially if you want to get him in early. Why not introduce him back over to Dragunov for the U.S. title?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Hey, that could be an option. Yeah.
Yeah,
But what about Trick Williams?
Trick Williams, he would probably have to go to Monday Night Raw because I think initially I would want to save Trick and Mello.
Oh,
because I think if you put him on SmackDown, you're gonna have people begging for that right away.
Yeah.
And while it would be fine, there wouldn't be anything wrong with that. But I think letting it sit and watching them both on opposite rosters start to do well and be in their own respective things, and then maybe in a year or so they end up on the same roster, and then you do that, it would mean a whole lot more. So I'd say keep them separated. Trick I'd have go to Raw, and Ricky would go to SmackDown. But yeah, I mean, we could roll right with SmackDown. Damien Priest, Aleister Black continue their feud. Open challenge. Ilya Dragunov did continue off the back of Sami Zayn, who carried it off of John Cena. And Ilya did retain against Aleister. A little bit of help from Damien Priest after, he was barred from ringside. Still found his way there somehow. And I'm a big fan of non-title feuds, but do you wish either Priest or Black had a championship in this one?
I think eventually, but I don't think it's needed right now. Maybe if you want to grow this feud a little bit deeper. Oh, and shout out to Zelina with that freaking entrance now with Black is phenomenal. Yeah, it's so good now. But I just think you could tell the hatred between them now is it's so hot right now. You don't need a title in the picture right now. I think it will happen eventually, but at this time, no, I think it's just something to spark the interest of people, get a story, get possibly a long story involved, and then you go from there. Possibly even, not even a mid-card title, maybe even a world title.
Yeah. This feud has been, on fire, like you said, JC. I think no title needs to be in this storyline. As a matter of fact, we need more stories like this without a title in it. It just not trying to go off topic or off brand anything, but like with the Oscar Io feud, they doesn't need a title in that. That just story alone in a trilogy of that story between those two is phenomenal in itself. And that's how I feel about this feud too with Aleister Black and Damien Priest. I said, just take your time with it though. So that way, we have fun, like that way on SmackDown, we have something, to look forward to more, but I'll show what if somehow a woman be involved in the Aleister Black Damien Priest feud too, because Aleister Black obviously got his wife Zelina Vega. Damien Priest, I mean, they didn't say, but he got Lola Vice on the side too. So what if she might get involved?
Yeah, I mean the other line there is Rhea Ripley. You could do the Terror Twins again. Everybody loves that.
I think that'd be OP though.
Yeah, you're right. Considering the absolute thrashing Rhea gave Zelina when she had her title match. Oh my goodness, that was such a beating. Oh my. Yeah, so maybe Lola Vice would be a better option than Rhea. Yeah. Okay. And along with SmackDown, Jimmy attacked Drew for running his mouth, talking about the problems between the family. And, Drew's always had an issue with the bloodline, OG bloodline hater. You got to respect his consistency, if nothing else. And Cody Rhodes comes out again to help Jimmy after the match. And, yes, that's the good guy front, right? But, he's not behaving like a babyface. This man is unhinged. And maybe that's what he's going for, is that like uncaged baby face. But I want to believe there's something deeper.
I hope so. I need Homelander Cody like yesterday. You can tell her, it's even the way he does some of his matches. You're like, that's kind of heel like. That's not very face of him to do this, do that. It's just little inklings of just hitting there. Just flip the switch, Cody. Just flip the switch. I think his best promos in wrestling was when he came from a heel. It's just you love to hate him. Even all the way back to Legacy when he was with Randy Orton and DiBiase. I'm like, this dude's such a douche, but I like to hate him. And just give me that Homelander Cody, and I promise I won't whine anymore. Just give it to me.
Well, the thing with the Cody Rhodes heel is like, I heard rumblings, and this was not the majority at all. This was a minority of fans. But when he was going after this Roman Reigns thing, everybody's not everybody, but there were people that were saying, one of my buddies was like, oh my God, he's so whiny. He's Dusty's kid. He's finishing the story. We get it, blah, blah, blah. And then when he won the title, he's like, it was really cool the way they did it. I liked it. Yeah. But now it's like, okay, we got this baby face who's going to run out and smile and do all this every week. And he was bored. The week after the Raw, after WrestleMania, he was bored of Cody Rhodes already.
Yeah.
And what a better way to keep this thing going by going heel. BG, what do you got?
Yeah, that sounds good. It makes sense, and it feels good. And I pictured in my mind that, yes, it is good. But the question is, will WWE actually pull the trigger on that? Because last we read, they talking about, they're not ready for Cody Rhodes to go heel just yet. But like you say, shake, bake, it's like, okay, after you done finish the story and after you done do this and do that, which is good. But, things could go stale real quick. And with WWE, especially with storytelling and all, it's like WWE may have to do something, like what John Cena said, the Triple H, like, listen to the fans, see what they want, see where they at, look at it from a fan standpoint. And to your point, Shake Big, hey, I mean, I missed some Cody Rhodes, highlights and promo gimmicks and all, but by the way it looks at things, they may have to go ahead and put a trigger on this thing, man. They're going to have to.
Yeah.
That's all I got for that. Yeah,
I think we're getting to that point, man. And TNA is on a little bit of a break. That finishes up the SmackDown segment of the show. They're doing, last week they aired the Bound for Glory After Dark, which is like the post show. They aired that on the TNA TV spot, the TNA Plus. And then this week it's like a Hardy's Halloween thing, which is fun. I will go back and watch that. I'm sure that'll be fun. But this is something that when I was on the Hot Tag Pad podcast with my buddy Teddy, he mentioned this to me, and I was like, dude, you're crazy. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, maybe he's not crazy. How would you feel about an off season after WrestleMania? 2 weeks to a month of like fake storylines, or if storylines come up, you could just run with them. Like, oh, what's this person thinking? They could play up contract stuff a whole bunch. Like, that could be fake storylines. Yeah, we know we're going to re-sign you, but we're going to play this game. And because that's been when the WWE Universe has been the most engaged on social media over this past year, has been contract stuff, Karrion Kross, and oh my God, R-Truth. I was going to be so pissed if I blanked on that. But I think that would be a really cool opportunity. Oh, after this loss, there was injury rumors of Roman Reigns. Is he going to be back by the time we get to the new year of wrestling, whatever you want to call it? I get you lose the Raw after Mania stuff. I get that. But I think there would be something fun into a short break where they do some, intermittent stuff, just some content.
I think you can roll with that. I don't think you do it right after WrestleMania. If anything, I think you could bring Backlash back and then have that right after WrestleMania, and that's when you have the division or end of season. I guess. I know everyone wants the last show being like, all right, this is it, like Super Bowl, World Series, stuff like that. But you could be a
Yeah.
little bit different. Like on NASCAR, their biggest thing is the very beginning. You could be a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this would be great, and you can actually enroll the draft into making it actually a draft and something, and then you can have that period where people are getting familiar with new faces into new parts of the show and creating new storylines, creating new promos,
GM content,
new GM content, stuff like that. And still trying to work out trades before the actual new season begins. Like I want that superstar instead.
How good was it when Paul Heyman and Stephanie McMahon were jockeying for superstars?
Amazing.
So good. Oh.
There's so much you could do this with a little off period. Like I said, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Maybe a month, maybe 2 months at the most. And there's so much content, so much build up that'll happen that can get all these old fans back that want to invest. Like, what's going on? And even new fans, like, what's going on? I gotta see this.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's the. That sounds good. Give the wrestlers, a little time off and all. Let their body recharge, especially around the holidays. Let's not forget that too. Some of them may want to spend time with their family. Not some of them, most of them. Matter of fact, all of them want to spend time with their family. For those who overseas, they probably go overseas for a little while, and then come back. So I said do that as well. Also too, I think they should bring back at least a couple of old pay-per-views, like Judgment Day, Armageddon, and Elimination Chamber. Change that Elimination Chamber name to No Way Out. Have that in there as well. But hey, I say it's a good thing. WWE, if you watching this, there's some suggestions. Then plus there's more money as well.
What if it ends at WrestleMania in April and starts back and say you do SummerSlam, begins it, starts in, I don't know, June, July, give it like a 3-month period. That'd have to be crazy though. That's a lot of build up in between, but I don't know. That'd be something different. You have a big show start off the summer to the whole year, ends in WrestleMania, then you have a little break.
Yeah, I think it'd just be like, as a viewer, just like a nice break where you don't have to be locked in on it. And I enjoy watching wrestling every week, but it would be nice to switch it up. And speaking of switch it up, gentlemen, we have a little game set up ahead of us. We're going to take a look at the WWE champions currently on the main roster, and we are going to pick if they are ringing your doorbell tomorrow night. You gonna trick them, or do they get a treat? Do you like them with the title? Do you think somebody else should hold it? Do you just not like them? Do you think they're amazing? You don't care how they are as champion? It's your choice. Chat, feel free to play along. This is Trick or Treat. Trick or treat.
NWO thing.
That was good. I like it. I like it a lot. And here we go. Let's take a look here, gentlemen. Let's start right down with the Women's Tag Team Championships. Bernard, trick or treat, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Oh man. I say treat them. I treat them. Yeah. What you think,
man.
JC?
I'm giving them 2 big old treats, man. I dig these Twisted Sisters. I want to see them go a little bit more, but yeah, I dig them.
Absolutely. They're getting 3 treats from the ringside boys. It's been a breath of fresh air with the women's tag team division. We'll get into them just a little bit later. The Wyatt 6, trick or treat, gentlemen.
Trick.
Go ahead, BG. Trick?
Trick them. Nah, trick them.
Oh, why?
I know, man. I don't know. I haven't really, and I guess I don't think WWE taking them seriously, man. I mean, my point of view. I mean, yeah, they tag team champs, but like, are they really pushing them as the dominant, tag team in the WWE right now. I don't feel it. I could be wrong, so
Mm-mm.
I trick them.
Yeah, I'm gonna TP their tree, throw eggs at them. I'm tricking them. I'm sorry. It's to me, it's just a little confusing.
Yeah,
You're not really a face. You're not really a heel. You're not really an anti-hero. You're just like some bullies right now. And we have that already. We have the MFTs, LMNOPs, whatever they're calling themselves these days. But I don't know. I want to like them. I really do. And I'm not saying I hate them, but it's just, I don't know. It feels like there's something always missing with this group. And maybe it
yeah,
just needs to expand a little more or even, diversify a little bit. Either way, I'm still throwing eggs at you.
I think I'm the only one treating them. I'm kind of enjoying what they're doing. They're on a
Okay.
really nice reign with these tag team titles. When I look at what's going over on Raw, and one title defense in 112 days is just
Yeah.
not going to cut it for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Got me
Judgment Day did drop the titles. You see the new champions right there, but I at least like that they're defending them and they're winning. Eric Rowan is starting to emerge more as a character.
Yeah.
You're starting to see Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy again. Bo Dallas is just being that guy in everybody's ear. It's funny how Bo Dallas just took Karrion Kross's place. Did you
Yeah.
notice that? He's just
He
like
did.
talking in everybody's ear now.
I mean, it
Not
works.
that a bad thing. I like it.
No.
Exactly. It's for that reason, I treat the Wyatt Six. New
I'm not
World
mad at
Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, gentlemen, trick or treat?
treat them. Being that AJ Styles is about to about to retire within the next year, and Dragon Lee is on the bang. Well, I don't say bad way. He's tagging along with AJ Styles. I say yeah, treat him.
The new tag team champs, known as AJ Lee. No, that's not their name, but I'm gonna go ahead and treat them. It's nice to see AJ go on a little title run, but with it retiring next year, it's nice to see Dragon Lee actually not on a milk carton anymore. That he's actually being used to his ability. So yeah, I'm gonna give him some treats.
Yeah, I'm going to treat them as well. Dragon Lee definitely earned this spot. After seemingly being so close to the Intercontinental Championship, after working his butt off the last couple of months, definitely earned this spot. I treat them as well. The Women's United States Champion, Julia, gentlemen, trick or treat?
I'm treating them. I'm treating them every single time. I'm treating them. I love Julia, even though I don't like how they not utilizing her last they should, but I'm treating Julia all day.
For that, I am tricking her. She's getting fake puke. She's getting a whole bunch of garbage in her basket. Do something. It's that little meme with the stick and you poke them. Like, come on, do something. That's what I'm waiting for. Maybe if her lawyer, client, whatever you want to call her, just gets off her butt and tells the phone and be like, hey, give her a match. Maybe that'll happen. I don't know. I need to see something. I actually want to see something. But the thing is, I never see you on TV. Please do something. Getting tricked.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the one I'm tricking. I'm tricking her agent. Her agent sucks.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want her business card.
Yeah.
Listen, I will trick Julia as the Women's United States Champion. I will treat her in general. If she comes to my house with the title, I say, I don't know if we can do it.
Boo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like if she comes without the title, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you can have a little candy, you know what I mean?
Here's a Twizzler.
Yeah, it's a different, you know what I mean? You get a little something. It's just it's a very different situation. I don't know that the U.S. Championship has gone the way we'd hope it would for her. I feel like people still really want Chelsea Green to have that belt. But yeah, we got to treat in two tricks on Julia, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch. Gentlemen, trick or treat?
Becky Lynch. Let me tell you right now, I don't like Becky Lynch, but I love Becky Lynch. I don't like her right now because right now she's a bitch. But with all that being said,
strong word
I'm treating her. I'm treating her just because just because number one, she makes everybody better. Did you see that
Mhm.
match with Maxine Dupree?
Oh,
It's like every match is that she had, it's like she's getting better and better. I said
Mhm.
that's her best work yet, and Maxine Dupree. And for that, I'm treating Becky Lynch. I gotta treat the woman.
A
Your
woman.
thoughts, JC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. You definitely have to treat Becky. I love her heel run, dude. She is freaking hilarious, and the way she grabbed like Paul Heyman too, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And she's putting everyone over too, which is nice. You have AJ Lee come back. You do that. You do this with Maxine. It's great. She deserves two pieces of candy.
Damn.
oh,
Mm.
yeah. See, I don't know if I'll go with the Becky Lynch for me. She's getting the full size candy bar, king size if she wants.
Mm.
Listen, I think
Oh,
I'm looking at gentlemen. I'm looking at this roster. She's the best champion on the main roster.
I agree.
Becky
Well,
Lynch. Oh,
that's
dang.
decorative. I think maybe.
I think in her current role, okay, I can
Okay,
argue
current
Dom as
role.
well.
Yes.
In her current role, I think she is thriving as Ilya literally just got the belt. AJ and Dragon Lee just got the belts. So
Yes.
they have asterisks, obviously.
She's
But like that is she, in my opinion, she is the best champion we have in this company right now.
I agree. And she's brought legitimacy to that title, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Like whoever takes that from her is in an insane conversation. And I hope to God it's Maxine Dupree.
That'd be
This
awesome.
payoff might be at Saturday night's main event. They might save it for a pay-per-view because Maxine said she wanted to take some time. So we'll see where that goes. But for me,
Okay.
Becky, definite big treat. If she wants a king size, she got it. Ilya
Mm.
Dragunov, gentlemen, trick or treat.
Well, before I go off on that, be careful how you work king size. Seth Rollins might be looking at this shake bait.
Oh, God.
But Ilya Dragunov, hey, treat. You know, you came in after a long break. I mean, I know it's early. It's early. I know you just won the title, but being that you just came in fresh out of injury, come in, you take the United States champion off one of our popular stars in Sami Zayn. Hey, you deserve a treat for that. Treat.
Yeah, I'm going treat as well. It's so fun to watch him in the ring. It's just like that bruiser bully, kamikaze type of offense. So and him just coming back from that injury too, and already having a title, which is awesome. So yeah, you're definitely getting. I'll give you a king size. No, I don't want to say that. That sounds weird. I'll give you a piece of candy.
Ooh, a piece of
Pause.
candy.
Ooh,
Ooh, a
piece of
piece of
candy.
candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ilya Dragunov, he gets a treat from the Bake Show as well. He is so fast in the ring, and it's not like a Bron Breakker speed. His pace is just unbelievable. He
Oh
does
yeah,
not stop moving.
agile.
He's so aggressive. He's a stiff worker, and he's going to hold this belt for a really long time. I hope they get away from the open challenges just because I think it takes away from his ability to work in a feud and actually work storylines. But it's fun for now. It's cool. Dominic Mysterio, trick or treat.
Oh man. Man, it's trick on this, man. I don't care if he has as much belts as Mercedes Moné.
Oh
Trick,
my god.
trick this guy, man. I for some reason I just can't get behind this dude, man. I just can't. I don't know what it is, and y'all could be like, "Oh, I'm hating or hating." No, it's not that, man. It's just the fact that I want to see wrestlers wrestle, even when you're a heel and all. At least you taking it seriously. You want people to take you serious. Dirty Dom, I think he's just bullshitting around, man. So I gotta give him a trick. Get out of here, man. Get out. And besides, I don't like when men. I don't like when he disrespect Rey Mysterio and all too. That's another thing. You got to respect your elders, man. So trick. Next.
I'm going complete opposite way. I'm giving him a treat, man.
Oh my
This is the
god.
World Wrestling Entertainment. He is very entertaining. I don't know. I love Dom. I hate him for the longest time, but now I'm just like, man, you're a cool dude. I'll support you.
The minute he kicked Edge in the nuts, I was in on Dominic Mysterio. I watched him right from the beginning when he was with Ray, And I was just like, this kid has the talent. I see it. He just needs to do something different. He needed to do in-ring work, of course, which he did. You got a cup of hay? What do we got? A cup of
haters?
Yeah.
Nah.
Listen, Dominic Mysterio, he is my number 2 for champions right now. The Intercontinental Championship is red hot on the men's and women's side. And it's those heel victories that Bernard hates that I love. This is such an homage to Eddie Guerrero. It's unbelievable. Getting it done with the bell hammer. I mean, it's just classic. It's just classic. And the way he's getting it done, trying to avoid competition, and then he's like, damn, I guess I can't do nothing else. Might as well cheat. I want to be champion. Listen, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Dominic Mysterio, I give him a big old treat. Tiffany Stratton, gentlemen, this one, I think I know how we're going across the board here. Trick or treat.
And you know what? I'm a treater. She's been undefeated mostly all of 2025. All of 2025. That's until she got beat by Stephanie Vaquer. But I say I give her a treat. She did awesome this year.
No, she didn't. She's boring. She's so boring. I'm sorry, Tiffany. You're really hot, but you're really boring. I'm giving her a trick, man. She just doesn't need the time. She's very hot, but she's just not. It's just very stale. Her whole run has been stale, and it's not entirely her fault too. It's some of who you're matching her up with. You're bringing people back from the dead pretty much just to give them a match, and she's gonna win because it's not like they're gonna return Trish Stratus and keep the title and go on another reign. No, you're gonna come off your couch, get your butt kicked, and then go back home and collect your paycheck, which is completely understandable. I wish I could do the same thing with my job. That'd be perfect. But Tiffany, it's very stale. Could be the competition over there. I'm ready for you to lose the title and hopefully go nuts being a heel again, or I don't know, maybe go mid-card or something. But, again, you're getting a trick from me.
Yeah. I mean, she gets a trick from me as well, unfortunately. Like, I do respect what Bernard said. The winning has been there, but I think Tiffy time is over. I think she needs to drop the title and reinvent herself. Again, the talent is there. I think she needs to work on the character a little bit, but the talent is there. I don't really worry about her long term, but I think she's had the run. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Stephanie Vaquer, I'm gonna just rip the Band-Aid right off. This is a trick right out of me. The only reason I don't have her as the number 1 champion in the company right now is because she just got the dang thing. But she is a double champion. She won 4 championships in this past year. First woman to ever do that in WWE history. Big old treat for Stephanie.
Yeah. All right. So I give her a treat. Like I said, first woman to do that. To win 4 championships in 1 year. That's almost like close to Oscar status in a way, in a certain way, because I don't think Oscar has. Oscar has won a title every year since being in WWE, but she hasn't won 4 of them in a year like Stephanie Vaquer. I'm not taking shots at the Empress. Lord knows I love the Empress. I love my Empress, but Stephanie Vaquer gets the treat here for La Primera. She could come to my house anytime.
Yeah, I don't have to say anything you guys already said, but I'm giving her a big old treat. How you doing? I'm giving her the whole basket of candy. Pour it right in there.
It's 1 per superstar until Stephanie shows up. Then the whole damn bowl disappears. Cody Rhodes, are we tricking him or treating him?
It's a hard one for me, man. I'm gonna let you take this one, JC.
This might be the toughest one. I'm going trick. As much as I conflict about it, I don't know. It's the story building up. It's back to the story, but the story building up to him getting the championship both times. It's been great. I can see it. It's building. It's great. But once he has it, it's very okay. He's got it. What's he doing? Nothing really. There's not really a story that comes across. It's just Cody retains. There it is. He did it again. Woohoo! Now I need something more from Cody. Like I don't know, maybe a heel turn. Like go Homelander. I don't know. I've been preaching that for a while now, but once he wins it, it's awesome. Love the story building up. But once he retains the championship, it's respect to Cody. It's not the best. It's just a little dry for me.
Yeah, that's how I feel. So I'm not gonna give Cody any candy, but I do gonna
Oh,
give him some.
a Hershey
I'm
Kiss.
gonna give him no. Don't do that. No,
Save the lemon M.
don't do that. No, yeah, I might give him that, or I probably will not even answer. Well, I won't say I won't even answer the door, but he's getting a bag of
Oh,
something.
sardines.
Like I said, no, not the sardines. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give him a bag of licorice.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Licorice. I mean, some people
yeah.
like it, some people don't, but it's
It's a good
it's it's
comparison.
kind of yeah, it's kind of iffy for me. And see, I want Cody Rhodes to do big things where he got the
Yeah.
championship, but like you said, JC, it's just not there. It's kind of dry, it's kind of stale, and I wouldn't be shocked if he dropped the title to Drew McIntyre this Saturday at
Mm,
Saturday Night's Main Event.
That'd be insane.
it would be.
I'm also going to
Yeah,
trick Cody Rhodes. I think he needs to do something different. It's a conditional trick. If he makes a
Yeah.
change, he can get some candy. But we
yeah,
got to see some action before I start giving out some candy. It's not all sweet over here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Bron Breakker
yeah.
continues to dominate. Called the LA Knight a 67-year-old just so he could get a 6'7" joke in there. But he dominated. My two questions here. Is LA Knight completely out of the world title picture from now on, or are they just continuing to do this to build up something huge in the future? And will Bron Breakker be world champion by the time we hit the end of WrestleMania 42 Sunday?
I think LA Knight is out of the championship picture for good. Um, and here's why. I think they're high on him, but at the same time they're not. Number one, I think he's a little older. I mean, me aging but a number. When you wrestling like that and all, but I think they don't look at him almost like Sami Zayn. It's like they're talented, they're over with the crowd, but they're not world heavyweight championship type material. That's how they're looking and viewing LA Knight. So the
Hmm.
answer is yes. I think that ship sailed.
Hmm. I mean, they did say the same thing about Jey Uso, who won a title.
Yeah, but
I
Roman
think,
Reigns is cousin.
I'm just saying, they thought the same thing about Cody before he left the company.
Yeah,
Mm,
I don't know.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't know.
say LA Knight is winning Money in the Bank this year or next year, whatever year it comes. It's happening. I think that's the only way he's going to win the championship, unfortunately, because he's not going to win the Royal Rumble. He's not going to, win a number one contendership and win the title. But I think Money in the Bank is his shot, and I think this is the year to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
I can
that
see
would be
that.
his only path. I've been beating the drum of if he's going to do it, it has to be a Money in the Bank. But I don't think it's crazy with this injury to Seth Rollins and the fact that Bron Breakker basically earned himself a number one contendership by beating LA Knight against Uso and Punk, whoever the winner is there. I don't think it's crazy to think he could end up world champion by WrestleMania. That is 6 months away? That's a long time. And I don't think that's crazy to think. Will it happen? I don't know. We'll see how the cards play, but thought it was interesting to bring up. The women in the main event, yet again, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, who continue their interesting little friendship there. They lose to Charlotte and Alexa, but still a really good match. Charlotte and Alexa are bringing the World Women's Tag Team Championships into a light again. People don't say, oh my God, these titles are on screen again. They're like, oh my God, it's Charlotte and Alexa. And oh yeah, they're Women's Tag Team Champions. That's really cool. And I think that's good for the next team to win it. But, it's up to that next team to do something with it. But how do you guys feel about it?
It was a phenomenal match. between all four superstars. Then, of course, the Kabuki Warriors, they came on in and attack all four of them. Well, all three of them after the match. But I saw something, online that they said how they attack everybody except Bailey, and they speculating whether Bailey might turn heel and rejoin them at some point, make them control reunite again. I don't know. I don't see it happening, but who knows? Hey, only time will tell. But phenomenal match across the board. Ladies main evented. Happy for them. But we'll see where it goes from here. And the question is, do you think that Kabuki Warriors will win the tag team championship once again before this year out?
For this year out?
Yeah.
I would say
because they want to keep Oscar Street going.
Yeah, I would say if not by the end of this year, it would be the very beginning of next year. I don't know. I do appreciate WWE keep giving them the women their flowers, because they know how to put on a main event, and it's nice to see that transition where it's not like, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. It's kind of you don't really know what's gonna be the main event. Obviously, when stuff gets leaked out, but it's nice to it's being a little bit random. It's guys one night, women one night, stuff like that. It's also great to see that we have passed that burn the belts phase. It's actually legitimate again. It's exciting to see the Twisted Sisters. I'm gonna keep calling that because that name is freaking awesome, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. But it's nice to see them in the picture. I think they're gonna make the titles even more pristine, and then I don't know. I'm excited to see who their opponents will be, because I think they can not headline, but they could definitely put on a PLE and switch over. I don't know.
Yeah,
many believe it's the Kabuki Warriors, but
Kabuki
I
Warriors,
think
that'd be great.
You could definitely do that with the Kabuki Warriors, Charlotte and Alexa. That's probably a PLE match. Probably not main eventing a PLE, but yeah, they Charlotte and Alexa have put these belts in a spot where you feel comfortable with them on a PLE. One hell of a conversation tonight, gentlemen. Trick or Treat was really fun. I appreciate everybody in chat that was hanging out, watching along with us. Make sure to share it with a friend. Hit the like and subscribe button to support the channel. We appreciate y'all so much. Check out StadiumRant.com for articles on your favorite teams, players, and leagues. Follow Stadium Rant and all the boys on social media. And if you're not down with it, we got 2 words for you. Acknowledge us.
The mother in me.